Alright, hello everybody, I'm Michael. I'm the developer of CodeAssistant. I'm going to show you guys how to add a new language that isn't supported in CodeAssistant. So we have support for Python here. It uses the regular Python interpreter. So what if you wanted to add IronPython but you didn't want to replace the regular Python interpreter that it already has? So that's what we'll be adding. So if we look at the list, we have all of these, and we want IronPython to show up as a separate entry here, and we could add different imports to the top here as the default of it. So if you look in your install directory here, we have a folder called data, and if you open up that data folder, you see all these XML files. So if we open up this python.xml here, we can see this is the language file that CodeAssistant uses to build all those languages. So nothing's hard-coded in CodeAssistant. It takes these XML resource files and generates everything. So we want to copy this and create a new IronPython one. So let's just copy this here, and let's name it IronPython. Okay, and let's edit this in Notepad, and let's change the name to IronPython. Under template here, let's add a import, so import CLR, then we'll add a line break, and we want to keep the regular Python syntax file. That's fine. The extension is still py, and the type is interpreted. So the only other thing we have to do is tell the resource, the default resource here, instead of pointing to C Python 2.7 Python exe, to point to the IronPython exe. So let's open up a new window and find IronPython. So I believe it is in program files, IronPython, and then it should be this IPY. So let's copy this, replace this directory path, and then instead of Python IPY, we'll save that, and let's launch CodeAssistant again. So back in here, CodeAssistant, it will load up, and now we see we have IronPython as an option. We still have a regular Python, then we have IronPython. Aw man, didn't get our import correct. So let's close out and let's fix that. Let me see what I did for C# here. So what is a line break? Oh, I guess it's just a literal line break in XML. Forgot. So we'll have that. We'll just put a literal line break in there. We'll save that, and then launch CodeAssistant again. Select IronPython. We have our line break. Hit run, and we should see our output. And we know this is IronPython because that import CLR did not fail. So that's how you add a new language definition of Python to CodeAssistant. You don't have to wait for me to get off my butt and start adding more languages to this and waiting for an update or a new build. You can just throw in one of these XML definitions. You can edit the ones that are already there, and it will, as long as you drop it in this data folder, it will pick it up and start using it the next time you launch the application. So that's that, and if you have any other questions, just contact me on my email. I'll be quick into getting back with you. Thanks.